to another video. Today I'm going to share with you the products that I wouldn't repurchase again. So if you're interested in knowing what out of all the products that I purchased lately I wouldn't repurchase again, then just keep watching this video. Thanks. So the first thing are two mascaras. The first one is the Mega Impact by Wet n Wild. I bought this because I saw a review on it and she had the most amazing lashes, and I thought that I could achieve the same effect on mine, but I couldn't. So I was really sad that this didn't work out. I was expecting it to work as well as it did for her, but it didn't. This only coats my lashes and makes them look darker. This doesn't give me volume or it doesn't give me length. It doesn't work for me. So it has a standard kind of brush. It's not the rubber kind, and because of the shape I thought it was gonna give me some length and volume at the same time, but this didn't work. It started to run to this area and then run underneath my eye. It's just not pretty, and it starts to do that probably an hour later after I first apply it. So this is something that I wouldn't repurchase, and I wouldn't recommend you to try neither. The other thing is the Best Length Extreme by Jordana. I tried the Best Lash Extreme and I loved it, but this one said that it will give me even more length, so I bought it. And as you can see, it has a lot of product on the wand, and even when you try to remove it, I still feel like you apply way too much product to your lashes. Having said that, I don't think that this gave me any extra length, it didn't give me extra volume, and it didn't layer right with the Best Lash Extreme from Jordana. So this is something that, once again, it runs to this area. It flakes like nobody's business, and I feel like even though this is trying to extend your lashes, maybe if it does a little, that part on the tips, it's gonna flake right off after an hour of using it. So once again, if you want to try a good cheap mascara that really works, the Best Lash Extreme from Jordana, it's pretty amazing. I don't have it with me today, but it's pretty much the same packaging but with the purple letters. So the next thing is this Aveeno Positively Radiant Cleanser. This is supposed to bring out your skin natural radiance. It helps even out your skin tone and texture, and it has moisture-rich soy extracts. This is not moisturizing, so if you're thinking, oh my gosh, this will moisturize my skin while it cleans, no ma'am, this doesn't do that for you. This is just the most drying cleanser I've ever tried. Honestly, this is just ridiculous. It clogged my pores. It made all my bumps all over this area where I have the most oily parts of my skin. Also this area and this. It was just full of bumps. And I feel like it's just because it's really clogging my pores wherever I have the most grease or oils, because the rest of my skin didn't. But I felt like it was very drying for the rest of my skin, so I wouldn't repurchase this again. I think this might work for somebody with oily skin and not sensitive skin, because for me, even in my oily areas, this just didn't work out and even broke me out. So I wouldn't repurchase this again. I will probably keep using it to wash my brushes, but if I have to throw it away, I would gladly do it, because I think this is not only a bad product, but something that really, it's getting my skin to look even worse. So no. The next thing is this Clean and Clear Morning Burst facial scrub. I like the idea of a facial scrub to wake you up in the morning. This doesn't wake me up. This will make my skin red and not pretty, and it will give me even more work to conceal my face after I use this. I felt, well, maybe it's the first time, you know, my skin is getting used to it, so I kept using it and using it and using it. It was getting worse. It was getting red. It was getting like scratches on my face, even though I did very gently. I am very aware that my skin is sensitive, so I try to, you know, be very careful and gentle with it. This, it's not gentle. This is way too harsh for my skin. So this is one of the products that I wouldn't repurchase. If it works for you, you have oily skin and it works amazing, awesome. For me, I wouldn't recommend it if you have sensitive skin. So the next thing is something that came in my Ipsy bag, and this is a J-Cat Sparkling Cream Palette. This is a good idea. It's supposed to be a cream palette with shimmer or glitter, but it's right here. I have a swatch right here, and as you can see, it applies very patchy. Sometimes, you know, and it goes all over. As you can see, it started to move all over this place. It's hard to remove. It's hard to apply. It's like whenever you want to apply it, it will get in some parts of your lid and some parts wouldn't. And then they start to travel around your face. This is something that I wouldn't ever repurchase or recommend anybody to use it. I kept it because I thought I would use it for maybe, you know, some kind of costume or something, but this, no, I can't make it work. I'm gonna throw it away, and I wouldn't recommend you to try it. Something that I would recommend try is, this is from e.l.f. and this is like a pretty much the same idea after each one of these shadows. These are the e.l.f. long lasting lustrous eyeshadows, and I don't know the name because they don't add names to this, who knows why. But this has a lot of glitter, it has a lot of sparkle, shine, but these are easy to work with. There's some kind of gel cream consistency. It's pretty weird, but it lasts a really long time on your lids. It is very shimmery and it's very sparkly, but I feel like this is a product that you can work with. You can remove easily if it moves or if you touch accidentally some other parts. But this other one is just, once it's on your face, it's so hard to remove it. You can only remove it if you wash your face with your cleanser. I mean, it's that bad. And you know, if it stayed on your lid that way, that's fine. But I don't want any glitter to travel around my face during the day. So absolutely not recommended the product. I would never repurchase it again. So the next thing are lashes, and these ones are the J-Cat Beauty in EL13. As you can see, the lashes look pretty, but the lash band, it's horrible. It's really flimsy and you can't really, I don't know, bend them and fit them to your eye. They're kind of straight, so you really have to work in order to apply them. Wait until the glue is really almost dry in order to make them easier on you. Having said that, I feel like you can get better lashes from the drugstore. Like these ones are the Ardell ones, and they're about the same price as the J-Cat Beauty. I feel like the Ardell ones, they already, as you can see, they kind of keep the shape of your eyes even when they're not on their original containers. So I feel like the lash band, it's better and easier to apply. And when you apply just a little bit of glue, you let it dry, you put them on, and you forget about them, and they look natural as far as closing the eyes and stuff like that. With this one, the J-Cat Beauty, I feel like you apply so much glue in order to make it stay, and you work with them so much that sometimes they mess your eyeliner. So this is something absolutely not repurchasable, or I wouldn't recommend it to anybody to use it. So the next thing is this cream eyeliner from e.l.f. This is in the color black. I got it and it worked amazing, but after a week it started drying, and after a couple of weeks this is how it looks like. I mean, it's not fixable. I mean, this is just not good. It's, yeah. No, I wouldn't repurchase this again. This didn't work for me. I'm not going to use up an eyeliner in a week or 2 weeks, not even in a month. So when I buy a cream eyeliner, it better last at least 6 months. This didn't work for me, so I'm gonna give you an option. The first one is the Essence Gel Eyeliner, and this is in the color Midnight in Paris. This is amazing. I'm almost out of it because I've used it that much. This is one of the darkest colors that you can find in a black eyeliner. It lasts a really long time. It's very dark and easy to apply. Pretty much the same thing as the e.l.f. one while it lasted, but I feel like this one, it's even better. So save the $3 for the e.l.f. eyeliner and purchase this one from Essence. Pretty much the same amount of money. I think this is $3.99. But totally worth it. So that was it. I know, you can see my nose. I am going nuts with allergies right now. Today has been the worst allergy day ever. It's really windy where I live, and it's just, I can't wait until I turn off this camera and it starts scratching the heck out of my face, which is not a good idea. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and gave you some ideas on products that you should skip on the drugstore and that you might want to skip. As most of you know, we're just so different. It might work for you and it didn't work for me, but I like to have this kind of videos on my channel because I love to watch this kind of videos, and I usually tend not to buy the products that I see on these videos. So anyways, thank you for watching this video until the end. I love you guys, and leave me in the comments down below if you have tried something that you really hate and it's really popular here in YouTube. I love to hear that from you. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah!